Hello everybody. In today's lecture or video, we will discuss about the remaining questions of the miscellaneous exercise of chapter number 5th, which is based on the arithmetic progression. Some questions up to the question number 7 we have solved in the last video, and now I am going to start from the question number 8. So without wasting the time, let's start the question number 8. What is the question? Saying according to the question, the statement is write fifth term from the last an AP is given which is 3579 and 201. We have to calculate the last term of this AP, fifth term of this AP from last. So from this side. So according to the previous question, I solved one question of the same method in the exercise 5.2, and in this case we reverse the AP. So on reversing the AP, we will get the new AP in this formation 9753. Now what we are trying to find out? We are find out the fifth term from last. So now our first term will become 201. So A is equals to 201. Common difference D is equals to 7 minus 9 is equals to minus 2. Okay, student. And we are going to calculate the number of fifth term. So N is equals to 5. Now apply the formula of AN. AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. N is equals to 5. N is equals to 5 is equals to A is 201 plus 5 minus 1 4 and D is minus 2. A5 is equals to 201 minus 8 is equals to 193. So the fifth term of AP from the last is found to be 193. Question number 9th. If three consecutive terms of an arithmetic progression are, this is the 9th question, these terms are consecutive, it means these are the terms of AP. consecutive terms का मतलब एक के बाद एक continuously, इसका मतलब ये क्या हो गए, AP के टर्म है और दे भी रखा है arithmetic progression, what will be the value of A. Simply we know that all these terms are the term of AP. So it means the common difference of these both term and the common difference of these both the term will be equal to each other. So finally I am trying to say that it is, if it is A1, it is A2 and it is A3, then A2 minus A1, it is the formula for common difference, and again this is also the formula for common difference will be A3 minus A2. A2 minus A1, A2 is A minus A1 is 4 upon 5 is equals to A3 is 2 minus A2 is A. Now transpose this in this side and this in this side. A plus A from here is equals to 2 plus 4 upon 5. 2A is equals to 14 upon 5 using the method of the LCM. Now a is equals to 14 upon 2 into 5, 2 7 is 7 upon 5. The value of a is equals to 7 upon 5. Is this clear? So let's proceed on the next question, question number 10. According to the question, what will be the sum of first 1000 positive integer? First 1000 positive integers. First 1000 positive integers are 1, 2, 3 and last 1000. पॉजिटिव तो यही होंगे ना 1 से, इसके पीछे तो 0 होता है जो कि नॉन नेगेटिव, नाइदर नेगेटिव नॉर पॉजिटिव, and before it all the integers are negative, so the first positive is positive integer is 1, and up to the 1000 then total there are how many integers? 1000. In this, these all the terms are consecutive. It means all terms exist in the AP. So first of all consider a is equals to 1, d is equals to also 1, and the number of term, there are total how many terms? 1000. And last term, it means an, which is equals to also 1000. Now apply the formula of Sn. Sn is equals to n upon 2, a plus last term is available, so apply this one formula, and finally you will and calculate the complete process and you will get your answer. Now proceed to the next question, question number 11. Is 299 any term in the sequence of the number? A sequence or any arithmetic progression is given. The AP is 5, 11, 17, 23. Now what we have to calculate, we have to check here that 299 will exist in this series or not. Means 299 इसके अंदर आता है या फिर नहीं आता है. So let for this AP, A is equals to 5, D is equals to 11 minus 5, which is 6. N is not given. Let nth term of AP is equals to 299. 299. Now apply the nth formula. An is equals to 299. An is a plus n minus 1 into d is equals to 299. A is 5, n is not given, d is 6 is equals to 299. Transpose the constant value, n minus 1 into 6 is equals to 294. It will come in this side, then become minus. 299 minus 5 will be 294. So finally n minus 1 is equals to 294 upon 6. 6 4 ja 24, 5 6 9 ja. So n minus 1 is equals to 49, and finally n is equals to 49 plus 1 is equals to 50. So the 50th term of the given AP will be 299. Is it clear? Now student, the next question of the same exercise, question number 12. Question number 12 is given, which term of the AP? An AP is given, and from this AP we have to calculate that which term of this AP will be the first negative term. Question number 12. AP is 20, 19 is to 1 upon 4, comma 18 is to 1 upon 2. And what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the which term will be the first negative term. First of all, this term and this term are in the form of the mixed fraction. So first of all, you will change these both of the fractions into the improper fractions, and after it, what will be the a, mention it. What will be the value of d, mention it. And now consider that let be the nth term is 0, then the next term is absolutely negative term. So let's suppose nth term will be 0, and from here you will calculate the value of n. If n is, let's suppose your n is 23, let's suppose your n is 23, and check here the old each and every term, means this series in the descending order. So the next term, definitely the next term after the 0 will be negative term. It means the 24th term, 23, then next term will be 24th term. It will be the first negative term of the AP. Or also we can say that, let's suppose n is equals to 24.5, let's suppose 24.6. It's not possible for any number, but we are just assuming this value. Let's suppose n is equals to 24.6, then this term will be 0, and the next term of it will be the first negative term. It means the next term is 24.6, next integer is 25. So the 25th term of this AP will be the first negative term. So student, you will assume that let be the nth term will be 0 and apply all the values a and d in this case, and from here calculate the value of n, and finally you will get your value of n, and the next term, successive next term will be the first negative term, and it will be the value of n. Hence you will get your answer. Now let's proceed on the next question, question number 13. Four numbers are in arithmetic progression. Four numbers are in arithmetic progression if their sum is 20 and sum of their squares is 120. It is the question number 13. According to the question, let be the four terms are a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, and a plus 3d. These are four terms of our AP. Clear? Now, according to the question, it is given that the sum of all these terms is equals to 20. Sum of this one, this one, this one, and this one. A minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, and a plus 3d is equals to 20. Now I think you have a doubt in your mind, why did we consider these four terms? About this method I have already told in the previous videos, so you will check from there. Now 3d cancel by 3d and d cancel by d, a and a four times, so 4a is equals to 20. Finally a is equals to 20 upon 4. A is equals to 20 upon 4. It means value of a is equals to 5. What we have to calculate? We have to calculate all these terms. all these terms are a minus 3d. A minus d means two variables are here, first is a and second is d, and with this process we have calculated the value of a. Now the remaining variable is d. Now we are going to calculate the value of d. And the next second condition is also given, which is sum of squares of these all terms. Sum of squares a minus 3d. Again it is the next condition. A minus 3d square, a minus d square, a plus d square, and a plus 3d square, which is equals to 120. Now open all the brackets. I am using here the apply identity, this one for and this one a minus b whole square, and for this one and this one a plus b whole square. I am writing directly and you will judge yourself. A square plus 9d square minus 6da plus a square plus d square minus 2da, and from here a square plus d square and plus 2da, from here a square plus 9d square plus 6da is equals to 120. Minus 6da plus 6da minus 2da plus 2da. A square and a square is equals to 4a square plus 9d square plus 1d square 10 and 11 and then 20d square is equals to 120. Now divide whole of the equation by 4 because 4 is common at each and every term. So finally from here a square plus 5d square is equals to 4 3s are 30. Yeah, correct. Now here two variables are available, first is a and second is j, and the value of variable a we have already calculated in the previous method. A is equals to 5. Apply in this case. 5 square is 20. 5 plus 5d square is equals to 30. Now transpose the constant term in the right side. It is positive here and then will become negative. So 5d square is equals to 30 minus 25 is 5, and d square is equals to 5 upon 5 1. Finally d is equals to plus minus under root 1 then 1. Apply the value of a and d in these terms, because in this case it is given that find the 4 terms of this AP. As we consider these 4 terms are this one and this one. So our terms are these, and these terms required for a and d. So apply the value of a and d in this case. But d contains or d has two values. Now first is positive or second is negative. So first of all we will select the positive value of d, taking d as positive 1 plus 1, and a is 5. In first case we will solve with this, and the second case we will solve taking d as negative 1 and a will remain same for these both cases. Our terms will be a minus 3d is equals to a minus 3 into 1. A is 5. 5 minus 3 is equals to 2. A minus d, 5 minus 3, 5 minus 1 only because d is 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. A plus d, 5 plus 1 is equals to 6, and a plus 3d, 5 plus 3 into 1, 5 plus 3 is 8. So our terms are, I am writing here 2, 4, 6 and 8, and one part is remaining, and this part you will solve yourself. This part for the, if d is minus 1 and a is 5, then you will again get the 4 terms, and these 4 terms will be 8, 6, 4 and 2. Clear? So students, please copy it right now, and let's proceed on next question, question number 14. And the given question is, if the sum of terms of an arithmetic progression is, in this case the sum of the terms of any AP is given, which is in the formation of, let Sn is equals to, which is 3n square upon 2, 3n square upon 2 plus 5n upon 2. Then find the 25th term of this AP. We are going to calculate 25th term of this AP. Formula for it is this, a plus 24d. For this formula we need two variables, value of two variables, first for a and second for the d. That's mean to calculate the value of a and d we need the arithmetic progression, means we need terms of arithmetic progression. So our first target is to build an arithmetic progression, means हम first term calculate करेंगे, and then second term, then third term, then fourth term, and with the help of these terms we will calculate the value of a, and after it we will calculate the value of d, and finally we will apply both the values in this case, and our answer will be show in front of us. So what we have to do, we know that the first term is always equals to the sum of the first term, means a1 is equals to s1. So let's suppose n is equals to 1, then s1 is equals to, apply at the place of n is equals to 1, then 3 into 1 square, 3 into 1 square upon 2 plus 5 into 1 upon 2. 3 upon 2 plus 5 upon 2 is equals to 8 upon 2 is equals to 4. Get it? Now S2 is equals to, n is equals to 2, then 3 into 2 square upon 2 plus 5 into 2 upon 2. 2 cancel by 2, and similarly here 3 to the 6 plus 5, 6 plus 5 is equals to 11. It is the value of S2. S3 then 3 into 3 square plus 5 into 3 upon 2 and upon 2. LCM is 2. 9 3s are 27 plus 15, and sum of these both will be 42 upon 2 is equals to 21. Value of S3 is equals to 21. Now we know very well that what we know that a1 is equals to s1. It there means a1 is equals to, ये मैंने बता रखा भैया, a1 is equals to s1, a2 is equals to s2 minus s1, a3 is equals to s3 minus s1. I have already told you in the last exercise, exercise 5.3, and with the brief knowledge, a1 is equals to s1, s1 is 4, so a1 is also 4. a2 is equals to s2 minus s1, s2 is 11 and s1 is 4, 11 minus 4, then a2 is equals to 7, and a3 is equals to s3 minus s2, s3 is 21 minus 11 is equals to कितना आएगा 10, then A3 is equals to 10. AP will become 4, 7, 10, similarly as so on. First term of this AP is equals to 4. D is equals to 7 minus 4 is equals to 3. Now what we are going to calculate? The 25th term, means n is equals to 25. So the 25th term A25 is equals to A plus 24D. A is 4 plus 24 into D is 3. 4 plus 72 is equals to 76. So the 25th term of the given AP is the 76, and it is the required answer of the given question, question number 14 of the miscellaneous exercise chapter number 4. Okay student, only one question is remaining of this exercise. Finally we are very close to the end of this chapter. So let's proceed on the question number 15. It is the very interesting question. Let's proceed on it. The given question is, there are 49 houses in a row and they are marked with from 1 to 49. Means there are how many houses? 49, and are marked with from 1 to 49. And between 1 to 49, between 1 and 49, one house is there such that it is marked with X. Question number 15. Some houses are there, these are marked with 1, 2, 3. Last is 49 and previous of it 48 and preceding of it 47, like this. One house number is marked with X between 1 and 49 such that the sum of the preceding terms of X, means all the terms which are before the X, sum of these all terms is equal to sum of all the successive terms of the X. Means X से जो जितने पहले ये जो टर्म्स है उन सभी का टर्म्स का सम इन टर्म्स के सम के इक्वल है. देन फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ X. Number of this house is X. Then what will be the number of house which is just before it? It is X minus 1. And the number of house just after of it, then it is X plus 1. मान लो यहाँ पे 32 है तो इससे पहले क्या होगा 31, और यहाँ 32 है तो जस्ट नेक्स्ट वाला 33. तो -1 for the preceding house and +1 for the successive house. According to the question, sum of this one is equals to sum of this one. These are two APs. From this AP, what is the first term? First term is A. A is 1. What is the common difference? D. These are continuously the integers, so common difference officially is 1, 2 minus 1. And how many total numbers are there? ये 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ऐसे चल रहा है ना, तो जो लास्ट टर्म होगा वही इसमें टोटल नंबर ऑफ टर्म हो जाएंगे. n is equals to x minus 1, and the last term an is equals to also x minus 1. Now these all informations related with this AP. Now I am solving for this AP. What is the first term of this AP? Which is x plus 1. Common difference again remain 1 क्योंकि 49 minus 48 is 1. Last term L बोले तो an बोले तो कितना 49, and number of terms n. How many total terms are there? 1 to 49. It means there are total 49 terms in this AP, and we are considering only from here to here. It means these terms has avoided already. It means we can subtract x numbers from 49. So n is equals to 49 minus x. Just force on your mind, try to understand what I am trying to speak. Okay student, and sum of this one and this one, both the values are equal to each other, means sum of nth term, sum of n is x minus 1 is equals to sum of n, Sn is 49 minus x. Now apply the formula for the both cases. We know that Sn is equals to n upon 2a plus l. We will use this one formula because the value of last term for this case and this case, in both the cases the value of the last term is available. That's why I am using the formula for the last term for this case. So n is x minus 1 upon 2, a is 1 plus l, last term, which is this, l is equals to x minus 1. Am I right? Next, as 49 minus x, in this case value of n is equals to 49 minus x. Now apply this one value here and remaining values from here. So 49 minus x upon 2, it is 49 minus x upon 2 into a, x plus 1 plus l is last term is 49. Clear? 2 cancel by 2 and minus 1 cancel by plus 1. X is remaining, x into x minus 1 is equals to 49 minus x into x plus 50. Open all the brackets. It will become x square minus x is equals to, open this, 49x plus 50 into 49. This one first of all with this and then this one. 0, 9 5s are 45, carry 4, 5 4s are 20 and 24, and minus x square and minus 50x. Got it? Now transpose all the possible variables in the left side and all the possible constants in the right side. I hope I am thinking here that first of all I am simplifying this. X square minus x is equals to 49x plus 49x minus 50x is minus x plus 2450 minus x square. Minus x cancel by minus x. Now transpose this one. X square minus x square will go in the left side, then become positive, is equals to 2450. The left side will become 2x square, can check, is equals to 2450. Finally x square is equals to, divide by 2, 12, 25. X is equals to plus minus under root 1, 2, 2, 5, and finally under root of this one is equals to plus minus 35. Two possible values are here. One is the negative and second is the positive, but number of houses never be negative, so just avoid this value, means minus 35. We will neglect it and we will consider only the positive value. So number of house or the value of x is equals to 35. Clear student? So in this manner we have completed our chapter number 5, exercise 5.1, 2, 3 and the miscellaneous also, question by question. I hope you enjoyed this today's lesson and the previous lessons also. And if you feel any kind of the difficulties on the doubts or the query, then please comment in the comment box. Thank you.